Hello, art students. Today we're going to talk about your next project, and we are going to connect art and culture. And we're going to specifically look at the culture of China and their imagery of dragons in their culture. So, your learning objective is that you're going to view and discuss cultural art as a way to understand how certain images or ideas can have cultural importance. As always, you have the project overview first, then we'll have a couple videos to watch about Chinese dragons and the importance in that culture. And then on Buzz, you're going to add something to the discussion board from what you learned from the video. There will also be a Google document on Buzz where you compare and contrast two different types of dragon artwork. You're going to want to make sure you complete that and upload it when you're done. And then we'll finally get to the art making. So you'll make your dragon, and you can see I have some student examples here. Now, these were done in the classroom a couple years ago, so we did them with watercolor. They sketched out their dragon in pencil first, and then they colored it in with watercolor paints. If you have watercolors, feel free to use that. If you don't have watercolor, you can use colored pencils. That's completely fine. It is really fun to do with watercolor, so if you have it, I do suggest it. As always, you want to make sure you complete your artist statement and upload it as well, and you'll explain everything you did in your project for me. Okay, so we're moving on. Culture and art. So culture has a lot of different definitions, but it's basically the art and other manifestations of human intellectual achievement. And that's a fancy way of saying it's all the things that make a group of people or a place unique, like their traditions and their values. And I realize you don't have access to these links, so we're not really going to worry about that right now. But I wanted you to get the gist of what culture is. And culture is different for everyone and lots of different places. Okay, so dragons in Chinese culture, they're a part of Chinese folklore. And in folklore, they usually have some type of power over water. They are also a symbol in their culture for strength, power, and good luck, but only for people who are worthy, which I think is an important distinction to make. So, not good luck for anyone, but just for people who are worthy of it. In China, people who are outstanding are compared to a dragon. So, the way we might think, people that are brave are like a lion or an eagle, they use the dragon to make that comparison. When you look at the images of them in their artwork, they're usually S-shaped. So you can see that in this picture here. They're S-shaped, a lot of squiggly lines, and they have scales. And typically, they can be any color, but a lot of times they're green, yellows, and reds are used. And they can be very decorative, have expressive faces, which you can see here as he's shooting out a fireball, and they show a lot of movement. Okay, so just a little preview to what you're going to be doing for your project. I really want you to look at images online to help you with this. Then you're going to draw out your dragon. You can use watercolor or color pencil to add color to the drawing, and then you're going to write a short paragraph in your artist statement describing your dragon and what you did to create it. You're also going to tell me what you learned about the imagery in Chinese culture and how it influenced your drawing and all kinds of things like that. So you should be thinking about that when you plan out your artwork.